Welcome to Synthetic Oil Protection. I'm your host, Eben, and today we're back with oh my God, the one and only, Dat Dirty Mike. This is one of my all-time favorite baristas. Mike is a Swiss Army knife in the fields. He does things that other people don't even dream about, and we're going to talk about that later. And Mike is a very colorful gentleman, and he just assumes a shape that I never thought was possible. So you're going to have to stick around to see to believe it. So we're back with the 2013 Mazda 3. Now this is your car, Mike?
Yeah, it is. It's my car.
How do you like this sucker?
Love it, you know. Call it a Mazda 3. I consider it the Mountain 3. Take it off-roading, take it driving through the city, the streets. Just can't go wrong.
I love it. So you say Mountain 3, that's because of all this dust and dirt, I take?
Oh yeah. Driving out, dirt roads, rocky roads. My best attempts at bouldering, whatever this thing can do, we're gonna try it.
All right, so today we're back doing an oil change with the Signature Series. We're gonna do that. We're also gonna use some special fuel additives you're gonna wanna see, and we're gonna do the follow-up right now. Let's do it. And if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. All right, we're back doing a follow-up video, and Mike and I did this about, almost 2 years ago, Mike,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now, Mike was very busy during the last 2 years, and we're back showing this beautiful love-making process again. How to take care of your car. And that's what we do on the channel. It's all about lubing to love, love to lube. Now, Mike, grab that bottle of Flush and go ahead and open that sucker up. And you might have a little seal in there. You might taco that sucker. You'll push in on the seal, and then you'll slowly get her off. So shove in on that thing, push down, and then peel. And sometimes it can be a little bit of a stickler. We put our rubbers on a little early, but then again, protection.
I was gonna say, sometimes I like to do it with the glove off.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that, Mike. It's a confidence thing. So push in first, in the middle, taco, and now once you bubble, then you can yank.
Gotcha.
Beautiful. And now we're going to open up our oil cap. You might want to put your rubbers on for that, but see, look at him. He's juggling the bottle, the Flush, the rubbers, and the cap. And now, if you didn't know, Mike is a poi juggler. Let's see if you can get that little stinker tight. It's a little bit dirty, but we're going to clean her up. And here's our watering hole. That's what we call the oil, where the oil goes. So we're going to shove the funnel in, and we'll put this very thin detergent in. Now what this does, this helps quiet lifters. It helps get rid of all the carbon buildup around the rings, the timing chain, the oil cooler ports. If your car has a turbo, now you can run this on diesels and gas vehicles. And it's so easy, and it's safe enough to use every oil change. So you can use it every time. And amazing what this stuff does. And now we're going to throw our cap back on, and you can do a little tap-taparoo and just throw that on the ground, Mike. Just drop it. Beautiful. And now we're going to come around, and we're going to follow Mike to the back corner where that Corvette is back there. So we'll go all the way back, and you're going to grab some fuel additives and show everybody, Mike. Over here, we got a red bottle of PI cleaner in this box below. And we should be able to get to that down there, that PI cleaner. See if you can wrangle that out of there. It's like wrangling an alligator. And we're going to open up a nice virgin box. Use this key, Mike.
We got it.
You got it? Mike's got good hands. Good hands. And he's going to get in there, grab a bottle of that. And we're also going to grab a bottle of Octane Booster. Now what this does, this helps with pre-ignition. Increases octane, and you're going to have a much cleaner burn. So if you think about not burning the fuel or burning it, you want to burn it so you have more compression, more power. Now this right here treats 15 gallons of gas. And Mike, if you can pop that gas cap. And in the meantime, I'm going to keep squawking, and I'm going to show you what a fuel injector kind of looks like. So if you think of a dirty fuel injector, the dirty fuel injector would shoot straight. So if you think of an injector shooting completely straight, like that, you'll see the stream shooting straight ahead. Now we're going to get the stream to atomize. Atomization is almost like misting And that mist is what allows air to be between each droplet of fuel. And that air allows it to combust and burn. So when you have dirty injectors, you lose a lot of performance. You also have fuel contamination. That's a thing where all this fuel goes into your motor oil, and it actually thins out your oil. The thinner the film gets, you get metal on metal. You slowly wear out your piston rings, you lose your compression, and then it's an actual exponential relationship of losing that power and compression. And before you know it, one day, the whole thing is, no, it's not going to explode on you, but it'll slowly lose its power. So you know what to do, Mike. Go ahead and taco that lid. You're going to taco that seal, shove in, get it to booble up,
Never know.
yank
That's how
off.
you do it.
Yep. And now this is a gasless gas cap compatible tip. So not only can you shove it in, you can also yank it out. See here the gulpa, gulpa, gulpa. And this goes in every 4,000 miles. And this can increase performance and power by up to, I think it's, 14% on the website. Fuel economy, 5.7%. But they show a power difference on a GM motor. If you click on the description section, if you're on a laptop, desktop, click show more. You'll see Amsoil performance test data. If you're on a smartphone, you'll see a teeny weeny reverse down arrow. Click that sucker. You'll see all that. Now, Mike, before you put that there, we're going to put the Dominator octane booster in. That's okay. Take your time, Mike. So now Mike's going to go back.
Excited.
I know he did. And I tell you what, when you start touching and feeling the products, it actually gives you a rush to try it again. And that's why Mike, he's back for so much more. And he's excited. He's jumping out of his sneakers. And you got to see the last video we did up here in the corner. That was the one we did it with his first experience. So just go ahead and shove that sucker in all the way. And hold it for a sec, Mike, and pull it out. Let them see what color it is. It's this reddish color. And I get a lot of people, they're concerned. They say it's only for off-road use or racing. And believe it or not, it's not going to hurt nothing. So I've had a lot of people, they're concerned. They think it might hurt something. Obviously, you don't need to run 5 of these bottles every full tank of gas. You know, you run 1 bottle every 1,000 miles or something, you're fine. It's not going to hurt anything. But we just wanted to mention how much cleaner the burn's going to be. And the more cleaner that burn is with a clean injector and with a octane booster, you have less pre-ignition, which is pinging and knocking. You actually have less fuel contamination going into your motor oil. So when you have that, not only is your motor oil with the Amsoil going to last 25,000 miles because it's 100% synthetic, you're also going to have that oil even last longer and run better. So now, Mike, if you're up to it, go ahead and motor her up. We're going to let her idle for 15 minutes. And we got our oil cap back on. We're good. You can start her up. And yeah, this idle for 10 to 15 minutes. And this is what it does. Quiets lifters, reduces oil consumption, loosens sticky valves. And we'll see how many miles we got on this sucker. She sounds pretty good. So she's got exactly 120, right, Mike?
Yep.
120,000. And now we're going to let her idle for 15 minutes. And I'll give you guys a little before and after so you can hear what she sounds like. This is our before. And this is her purring, and this is the after. All right, it's that time to prime our oil filter. Now the filter we're putting in filters at 99% efficiency, and that's at 20 microns. This sucker right here is a game changer, and we're gonna be showing how to prime a filter. So Mike, you know what to do. We'll crack open a nice virgin quart of the liquid gold. And this is the very oil that some people climb over mountains. Some scuba dive under seas and drool on buses just to get a quart of this liquid gold. So we're going to be pouring that in here. Now what makes these filters different, this is our cheapie and this is our Amsoil filter. It's got a really nice non-slip coating on it. The metal's thicker and the drain back valve is upgraded. You'll see that orange silicone rubber. This is a black rubber that's very hard. This one's very buttery soft. And now you can go a little more, Mike, and get it to kind of booble over the top a little. and go ahead and get your fingers in there and get this gasket nice and wet. Get that sucker nice and wet. And as we always say in the channel, the wetter the better.
The wetter the better.
And we always say if it ain't wet, it ain't protected. If it ain't protected, it ain't wet. That's why the wetter the better. And if you keep that sucker nice and wet and lubed up, your car will always be happy. That's what we say in the channel. So Mike's doing a little top off, and we're going to be ready to throw this on. We just got done draining her out. We're going to throw our bolt back on, and well, we're going to be out and about racing around with Mike. Oh, and I almost forgot. This has a media that's inside. That synthetic media holds 4 times more contaminants than a cellulose paper filter. So if what you have on your car is a cheapy filter, you're right, this little teeny weeny filter can actually hold 4 times more contaminants. And the pleating is different inside, the way the material's folded. And it also flows very good in cold temperature. And what that cold flow does, keeps your motor from being starved when there's no oil circulating. You get this metal on metal, and that ain't good. You don't want metal on metal. You want metal on lube on metal. You want to keep that sandwich of lube. All right, it's that time to put in the liquid gold. You ready, Mike?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it. So we got about 4.5 quarts going in. So Mike's gonna tag team the quart first. And this is the very first in synthetic Amsoil, way back in 1972. And it's 100% synthetic since 1972. And this is different. And Mike, you can start pouring. We'll show him what it looks like. This beautiful liquid gold. And it's a little gulpy with the gallons, but with the quarts, it's a little bit better to handle. And we'll show a little later of me tag teaming with the quarts. But, oh, Mike's getting a little heavy-handed. It's exciting. Mike's excitable. He's excited.
Oh, got everywhere.
Yep. And it's natural. And that's the best part about the liquid gold. Another cool thing about Amsoil is they're also the first to make synthetic ATF fluid. And they're also the first to make synthetic gear lube. So Amsoil, they have a lot of firsts under their belt. And it's amazing how it started with the fighter jet pilot. Now this is a little recap on our products. Mike, if you'll point to the flush, that's the first thing we put in the motor oil. The second thing was the PI cleaner that went into the gas tank. That cleans the injectors, the valves. And we got the octane booster. That's going to give a little more power, less pre-ignition. And what that is it just runs a whole lot cleaner, gets you better fuel mileage. So if you're thinking about how can I get my car to run longer and stronger, Mike, will you hold this camera for a sec? Let me show them what I mean by longer and stronger. You know how you're going to get your car? We're going to get your car to run longer and stronger on the channel. So definitely subscribe. With this right here, that is strong. And this is a beautiful thing. We actually cleaned this oil cap up, but now Mike's going to tap the funnel and get a little bit of lube on that rubber. And by sealing that rubber O-ring, it's actually going to seal more dust out of his motor. On the count of 3, 3, 2, 1. And this is our first startup with Amsoil. Now, Mike, tell us, how did the Amsoil get out of your car? What happened?
A friend of mine was using my car and thought he would do me the service of getting me an oil change, and he did not realize the level of disservice that he was doing for me. But hey, you know, always appreciate a good deed, but glad to have Amsoil back in the vehicle. Can already feel it. It's already quieter, smoother, like just instantly noticeable. As soon as I hit that button, as soon as that engine kicked on, you could just feel the difference just immediately.
All right, let's take a listen. Let's see what she sounds like. She's ticking away, so we'll give you the after. Let's see. And this is her purring, and this is the after. Hey, and if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. Go right on ahead and tap the subscribe button right here. And then you're gonna see this little bell. That's the notification bell. And what that does is it allows this to give you a little ring on your phone when I publish a new video. So when you do that, that will actually give you a notification. That way you can leave a comment on any of my videos within the first 3 hours, and I randomly select people for the end of month giveaway. We give $100 gift cards away, all kinds of stuff. So we'll see you at the last Saturday of the month at the giveaway. All right, it's that time to put in our 0.4 quart. This little angel holds 4.4 quarts. So we're gonna go ahead and pour in the liquid gold, and this is the part that I say it's almost untouchable. So pure, so clean, almost untouchable. And there's our 0.4. All right, we're out and about getting some driving impressions.
Already unbelievably fluid. Smooth.
Beautiful.
Left here?
Yeah, we can make a left here. Sounds good.
Can already feel the difference. No, we did nothing to the transmission, but it already just feels like it's ticking a bit smoother, a little bit easier.
Wow.
The idle, before you feel the little shakes, now it's just smooth. Just smooth.
It's beautiful.
It's just amazing how instantaneous the difference is after putting that fluid in there. Just
And this
different.
thing's been ridden hard and put away wet.
Yeah.
Mike, show him that wheel. Oof, there's the reveal. Show him that dash. Look at that dash. And I said to Mike, he goes, why would I get rid of the car now? And I said, exactly, Mike, just keep it. It's a good work truck.
It's what I'm gonna do, you know? Not run it to the ground, but drive it till I get to the ground, you know?
Yeah.
Just keep pushing it.
Yeah, even if you're on the rims, you just keep driving. You say, hey, I'm gonna get away. No, you don't want to do that. I love those chase videos, they're funny.
Oh yeah, but had this vehicle, you know, 10 years now, and it just keeps on ticking, no problem. And it's funny, every time I wait to change the Amsoil, I push it to the absolute limit, and then I change it. I'm like, oh man, why did I wait? Why did I wait so long?
It's okay, but hey, he got busy like we all did the last couple years. We're at different time, and like I was telling Mike, I said we're going to be doing the 30,000 subscriber party coming up soon.
Oh, yeah.
Mike will be invited. A whole other host of people from Vegas will be invited, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be singing, romancing, doing this and that, and having a party, and we'll probably be eating and having fun, and it's just a beautiful time, and sharing the heart, the passion, the love, and yeah, we'll get some more driving in a second here. These lights are a couple minutes, but we'll be back. So another beautiful sunny day here in Las Vegas, and it is absolutely gorgeous out. Amazing. Can you roll up that back? Oh, the back window's not open. Wow. The way the wind goes through this car is different. Yeah.
Hope that helped a little bit.
Yeah, that helps, yeah. I'll give you guys a view.
Truly is amazing how different it feels.
Wow.
Every single time. I really thought it was going to be a snake oil the first time I put it in, and boy, did it impress. Just the first time, and every single time I do it, it's still impressive. It's really quite miraculous.
So yeah, we're gonna go get some coffee or something, and we'll be back to do the coolant on this little angel. We'll also do the transmission fluid, and Mike's excited. Anything else you should tell him, Mike?
Put Amsoil in your car. You gotta do it.
So yeah, if you want to try it, you just see the little reverse down arrow right down there. You can click on that and you'll see all the products. When you use my link, I'll be your guy, so you can always ask me any questions in the future. And check out this video here in the middle. That's on the first engine flush we did on Mike's car. And check out this other one, that's on coolant changes. Very important to change your coolant before the summer high heat gets here. And we'll see you back next time, right here on Synthetic Oil Protection. Cheers to protection, protection, protection.